Welcome, Generals, back to Ray Rivers Gaming, and in today's video, we're going to be fighting um, um, a skirmish battle. I've been working on the skirmish battles, but real quick, there's just been a recent um, patch for the audio. Let's go to audio, in which you can now reduce the radio chatter. If you saw my first video, the radio chatter was so loud you could almost hardly think. So now they've given you a slider, and you can reduce that. So that's good. So we're going to be playing a skirmish battle. It's going to be a meeting engagement. I've been playing some of these to see how it all works out. And as we've gone over before, I think there are 3 different types of meeting engagements. We're playing meeting engagements. 3 types of game modes, I should say. Okay, and then there's different maps. Okay, we'll just leave it with the first one. And then there's different weather. We've gone all through all this before. And now you have these other things here where you can speed up or slow down different things. You have these advanced rules to make your game more difficult. For example, this is all weapons have a chance to inflict extra damage up to 2%. Okay. But I think the most important thing to note is down here. And this is where you can look at what kind of regiment you're going to be taking into the battle. So when I talk, the information is going to be over here. And I'm not going to be able to point at it. So try to just follow me, please. Okay, so this thing here has a lot of different regiments. And each regiment is a little bit different. So this is the 1st Brigade, 3rd Armored Division. And you can see it has an M3 recon platoon, 2 M1 tank platoons, a couple M2 infantry, mechanized infantry platoons, and then an air defense mortar, and most importantly, a helicopter. So you can go through all of these, and as you go through them, you can see the different things that they bring, and also the special perk that they bring to your army. In this case, if it's at the very bottom, artillery DPICM. Okay. You can do the same with the Russians, NATO pact, and they got a million gazillion. You can change things all around. And here we're going to, here is the 40th Motor Rifle Regiment. And they have artillery smoke and all kinds of stuff here. But let me see here. I want to give them kind of like an even chance here. Okay, so there we go. So that's more even. They get a helicopter platoon, although they get 2 special perks. So let's go with the 12th Guards Motor Rifle Regiment here. And you can change it back and forth. You can change this to NATO. You can go change this to NATO. You can have NATO versus NATO, all the different combinations. And so not to drive everybody crazy, here you have a selection of how much time it's going to take. So we'll put it at 20. And that should be us ready for a battle. So off we go. We're going to be fighting this meeting engagement. This video is meant to show you how this thing works, not my prowlness on the battlefield. And this is a part of a series of videos I've been doing with the tutorials and so forth, so that people can see just how the game works and so forth without having to buy it. Okay, so, all right, here we are. The game is paused. And what we see here is we've got all kinds of objective points. Okay. If you've ever played a game that had a mode called Conquest, this is almost exactly like Conquest. The more objectives you hold, for the longer that you hold them, you get more points. So the whole thing is to hold objectives and more than the enemy and until the time runs out. Okay. And notice it says new objectives in 6 minutes. All right. So what does that mean? Now, well, you look over here and you can see that there's an hourglass. Okay. And if you come over here, there's another hourglass. And when the objective change, they will swap to either here with a new bunch of objectives around that, or they'll switch over to here with a new bunch of objectives around that. We also get fixed positions here to help us out. And in almost less than 4 minutes, we'll be getting a new task force in which we'll be able to check and add in different units to our regiment. Okay. So I think that pretty much does it. We have just one spawn point for this whole battle. So let's get to it, shall we? So I'm going to start off with this guy. And I'm going to send him over there. You know you sent it because it turned blue. And I'm going to take this guy. I'm going to send him over there. I'm going to take this guy. I'm going to send him over there. Send my helicopter over there. Now I don't have a lot of points, so I'm going to take one mech group and I'm going to move him over here. Now, what a lot of folks do, it depends on the swap in the objectives on how you play this game, okay? Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to play in the center here, essentially. Hold the center area so that if it shifts over to here or to here, then I'm pretty close to being able to keep my people in the battle, okay? Because if you go really far over here and then it shifts the objectives all the way over here, your troops aren't going to be able to get back there in time. So what you're going to have to do is retreat them. All right, so got everything set up. Let's go. See what happens. Now these two are easy to get, hopefully, because they're protected. And once you get into the area, they start to turn the color of whoever it is that's taking over the objective point. So if I take it over, it'll start turning blue. If the Warsaw Pact takes it over, then it'll start turning red. And then you'll start, once the objective is taken, then you'll start seeing points start coming up there. All right. So where's our guys? Here comes our guys. We could speed it up if we wanted, if you wanted. Get my helicopter over here. And another thing is that the shift key now gives you a line of sight. So he can't see this area over here. He can see over here, but he can't see over there. So what I need to do is I need to take this guy and maybe move him a bit over here. Okay, give him a bit of a better, so now you can see a little bit better line of sight. Okay, so this guy, I'm going to put him like that. Okay, you see they're taking Delta. Okay. I want this guy to dismount. So I dismount him. Cool thing about the M2 is that it has ATGMs mounted, and the infantry also have ATGMs. Okay, so now I'm taking over Golf and I'm taking over Bravo, and hopefully I'm going to take over Foxtrot too. Trying to stop those guys to get over here too. Okay, so we got a zone captured. Okay, so now I'm going to pull this guy back. Pull him back over here, for example. This guy, let me see. I go here, and then I want to bring him over here. All right. Notice he's got a yellow sign there, so he's starting to run out of ammo. He's down to 24. This guy just knocked them out. Now we're getting artillery at us, so I'm going to go ahead and send him back here. Okay. Let's see what I got here. I'm going to bring up another mech division. Bring him over there. Okay. He's coming back. Putting him here to support. Bring him over here to support. Notice the score up here now is 38 to 13. I've got 3 points. He's over here, so I've got an artillery thing there, so I'm gonna just lay that on him.
New task force available.
Okay, so now we're gonna pause. So you've got a new task force available, okay? And that will be in addition to the units you have here. So we take a look at all the different kinds of task forces, and I think it's a very situational kind of thing in which you have to make a decision of what do you need to help you out the best. So in this one, it's kind of like, because this is kind of, like conquest, I need things like the M2 that can hold positions for me, but I'd also like to get another helicopter, to be quite honest with you. So I got a helicopter over here, and I've got a bunch of helicopters over here, and another M3. Okay. But like I said, I would prefer to have more M2s. The M113, it doesn't shoot. The only thing you can do is it's a taxi to get your guys over there. So if I can, I don't want to get that guy. So looks like I'm not going to be. Looks like it's better for me to get this mech task force, and you'll notice that these units will be added into here when I say call in. And there you go, you see? Okay. So, let's continue.
What's next?
Got these guys over here. They just destroyed that emplacement over here. Now I'm going to bring this guy over there. And where's my helicopter? He's at 100%, so I'm going to bring him over here as well. Put your mouse, hit shift. Should tell you. Let's see, what can this guy see? Can see over there. Okay, so I'm gonna put this guy, let's do shift. He can look over there. Right there. Stop. Okay. And base there. Unload your troops. Okay, new objectives in 1 minute. I want to move this guy over here. Move this guy over there. And I'm going to move these guys over here as well. These guys over there as well. Let's see. I can get myself a mech brigade, so I'm going to just bring him. Bring him out here somewhere. Because in 34 seconds, we're going to get a new. Now we've got these guys over here, so let's just drop something on them. goes our aircraft.
Zone lost.
Okay. 2 seconds now. Okay, so as you can see here, so I'm going to just stop these guys right there. And I'm going to move this guy. Let's take a look at where the rest of our guys are over here. So we don't want to go too far here. Let's move this guy. I'm going to move him there. This guy, I want him over here. Okay, so
Zone captured.
okay, now I'm holding this guy in reserve over here. Okay. How's this guy doing? He's doing okay. Knocked him off. How are we doing with our...
Zone captured.
Okay. I'm gonna bring another unit over here. How's this guy doing? He's almost... Good time to bring him back here and get some... This guy too. I'm gonna first have to mount up his troops. Okay. And now I'm gonna bring in this guy over here. Just to set up, just in case. Okay. Get in there. And you now come back over here. And you got these guys over there. I'm gonna bring this guy over here. This guys, I'm gonna bring them over here. Over there.
New task force available.
And so now we're going to pause again. And we're going to take a look at, let's make sure we can see what's going on here. I'd like to get another helicopter. Okay. Let's see what they're offering us. Okay, well, here's a whole bunch of helicopters. But I think I'll go ahead and let's see. It says cluster bombs, which are effective against highly armored targets. Okay, so I think I'll get this guy. I call him in. Okay, and these guys join in. And it's on pause, okay. That's 130 points here to get them.
What's next?
Let me see, did I unload those guys? Yep, they're unloaded. Okay. And I want this guy. Let's bring him over there.
Roger, will do. We've got casualties. Contact front 1000.
So I'm gonna bring him over here. He's probably okay, we're gonna have to retreat this guy.
Ready.
Treat him, let's see if he can get out of there before he gets killed.
Reporting hostile fire, over.
Okay, and this guy. Gonna drop his.
Roger, out.
Bring this guy over there. Got my guy over here. Okay, so far I'm doing well. Okay, so there's 170 points. So that should give me a helicopter if I want. So I'm gonna bring him out here. And I should have another helicopter. I'm gonna bring him out as well.
Listening.
Okay, so let's bring this guy back some, shall we? Here comes our helicopter. Notice that they are capping this point, so I'm going to drop some
The area. It's about to get hot.
bombs on them. Hopefully that hurt them though. Okay. I'm gonna bring you over here. Bring you down here. What do we got here? How are you doing? Okay, he's looking good. I'm gonna bring him up here. Bring him up here. I'm looking at next probably this over here. So I'm gonna bring this guy over here. Come on over there. Helo, come out. Nope. Come out, Helo. There we go. I have another 146 points. I'm going to bring out another M2. Some of my boys are doing pretty good here. Shoot him. Okay, this guy. Once again, I'm going to have to bring him back to supply point. See, that's to keep him from taking over. Oh, look there. So they all went back over there. Okay, so these guys go that way. And so I'm caught totally out of hand there. I'm going to try to get rid of him quickly. Bring him over there. He's almost out of ammo. I'm going to retreat him. Okay. Over there. Help out over here. Captured 2 points over here.
New task force available.
Bring him over there. I'm going to halt again. And once again, we're going to take a look at what we got. Okay. Okay. I'm probably not going to need much of anything else. Because I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. I've got 4 mechanized. And what I really need towards the end is to bring in these helos. He obviously got destroyed. So we're gonna bring those guys. Well, should we bring those guys? Okay, I'm gonna bring for me these guys are too expensive. This gives me smoke. I'll call them in. Okay. And these guys are National Guard. So I'm gonna have them come up. This is going to be difficult here. We definitely need to capture some of these points. So let's bring him up there. And he is pretty much out of ammo, so I'm going to retreat him. Okay. This guy here. Okay, I need to mount him up. That's where I need to get him out of here. This guy's taken a lot of hits, so I'm going to bring him back over here. This guy's in good condition, so we're going to bring him over here again. 83 points. Right. 6.5 minutes, 7 minutes to go. Off we go. Oops, sorry about that. So see, how is he doing? He's ready. So I'm gonna bring him over here. And then over there.
What's next?
This guy's going over there. Coming over there. This guy.
Reporting multiple takeouts. Under attack. Please advise.
Okay, let's bring in these A10, shall we?
Support is on the way. Ready.
Get up there. Get up there. Come on, let him have it. This guy in there. I need to capture some points here. Okay, get over here.
Zone captured.
And then come on up. No, just come on over here. Go over there. You go over there.
Solid copy. Listening.
You come on over there. He's running out of ammo now, so I need this guy.
Running out of ammo.
Come on up. You come on back. Okay, this guy. Like that. And this guy. Go like that. He definitely
5 minutes remaining.
needs to
Need Pacific now. What's next?
shoot him.
Over.
I'm gonna drop cluster bombs over here. Oh, you see, there was an artillery. I could have shot him. What is he doing? Notice the chevron. This guy is getting extra points. So now I'm going to bring in this artillery, this armor brigade. Okay. This guy's here. I want you to unload all your stuff. And just like that, everything changed. And now we're kind of out of luck here. Get over here. Tank, come on over here.
Low on ammo. Ready.
Okay, so this guy, I'm going to go ahead and retreat him.
Receiving fire. Over.
Where's my tank unit? This guy is low on ammo. Alright, get over here. Tank unit, get over here.
Affirmative. Over.
What I need is you to come over here. And I'm going to take you and send you over there. Okay.
What's next?
Bring him over here. This guy is getting a little bit late to retreat these guys.
Enemy identified.
Get over here. Okay, how are we doing over here? This one needs to mount up. Alright. Come on down here. And then let's put him in there.
Zone captured.
So see, it's just okay. So like we got somebody coming up over here. This guy, I'll just leave him there. 208. I'm gonna take these tanks, bring him over there. Okay, bring him up here. I'm gonna see if I can hammer this guy over here. Ugh. Get back over here. So now we just need to protect our lead, I think, huh?
1 minute remaining.
Yeah. Everybody's running out of everything here. Get over there. Come on up here. Okay. Gotta dismount that infantry. Let's take this guy out. Vulcan doesn't have any. We could send him back, but the time is now gone. So let's send him over here. We're doing okay here. This guy, I need to retreat him.
Objective completed.
And there we go. End of the battle. So the it gives you a whole bunch of numbers here and breakdowns of what happened. And I think it's really important for you to take a look at some of the interplay between units and who they were able to destroy and so forth, and gives you an idea of how to play the game and what is good against other stuff. Okay, so up here gives you an overall impression. Okay, we lost 213 dead and so forth. We only lost 19 vehicles. The Reds lost 65 vehicles and they lost 3 helicopters. All right, 3.62 from destroyed and lost. So they didn't kill many of our people. But the thing that I find most interesting is in this part right here. And this will show you what I believe to be the best to the worst as to who did the most damage. So this unit here of Cobra gunships, notice they killed 12 BTR-70s. Okay, that's not 12 units, that's 12 BTR-70s. There's each unit has like 4 vehicles, so he killed 12 of those vehicles, and he killed 3 tanks, and once again more BTRs, 2 more tanks, and anti-aircraft system. So this Cobra did a lot of work. Okay, now we look at this Bradley unit, and he killed 4. Okay. And this Bradley unit, actually he did much better, I think. He killed a bunch of guys, you see. The Vulcan took out 2 Heinz, and even got a BTR. There's another Bradley unit. There's a Bradley unit. And then what you see is that the Hind was the one who did the most damage to me. So that's pretty overwhelming victory. And this this skirmish mode, meeting engagement, I think you'll find that the motorized infantry with their anti-tank guns, that they are the best guys. So you need to, you capture a couple places, get ahead, and then find a place to defend from, so that when if they try to take over those places, you can stop them from capping places that you've taken their objectives in. Then it gives you a readout as to what happened, and I believe these other colors means this is the units that were on the field in emplacements that were helping you out and what they did, and then you can see which platoons were annihilated. It's by time as the game is playing, and you can see here that we annihilated that tank unit, and then here that BTR unit, here a BRDM unit, and they just charged right into our allies there, and that wasn't good for them. They lost their anti-aircraft unit for that. And then once again, here's those helicopters just doing a really good job. Okay. So there you go. That is a demonstration of a meeting engagement. Okay, played in this new game, Regiments. Like I say, it's not to show my prowess. It was played on medium. It was to show how the game is played, how the objectives work, how the task forces work. I mean, I've watched some videos, and I've seen where guys were completely out of position over there and retreated all of their guys so that they could then bring new guys coming from another direction to defend or to grab objectives. They are on the totally other side of the map because these guys just can't get over there in time. So it depends on how the objectives move, whether or not it's worth it to keep them on the field or just retreat them. And you're the one who has to make that decision. But in general, I think what you can carry away from this is that in a meeting engagement, what you want to do is cap the objectives as quickly as possible, and then get into a defensive position to keep the enemy from taking them away from you. And by doing that, each objective that you have adds points onto your score, and in the end, if you have managed to hold more than the enemy, then you win the battle. So there you go. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed that. And until the next time, y'all take care now.